So, who owns the change? The organization owns the change. And when people bring me in to commercially contract me to help them with a change, they're often in the mistaken belief that I'm going to drive change through their organization. I can certainly help. I can certainly partner with the executives. We can spar together and figure out where we should be zoning in first and try to establish what's going on and see what's right for that area and so on. But have no doubt, the organization owns the change. Not me as a change agent, the organization does. And so there's a lot of responsibility comes with that. So why are you really doing this? Who needs to be involved? Who should we be worried about? What's the right area to go into? Where's the most value going to be attained and so on? And we need to be honest with ourselves about how much appetite there is in the areas that we're thinking of going into. It could be that there's a lot of value in a particular area, but the people in that area are not interested in change. They don't want to own the change, so the change isn't going to succeed. So we should try to focus in an area where people are really up for this. Now, we can, of course, try to work with people and try to explain what the rationale and the benefits and all these kind of things. There is an element of, trying to show people a good way, but at the end of the day, it's not really a selling job. That people really need to want to do this themselves as well. This is something that everybody needs to own together. The organization will own this change, and me as an ex-agility chef, when I work with an organization over a 12-month period, I'm trying to exit so that there's internal capability developed within the organization. The organization has its own ex-agility chefs. I'm always there to support in the long term, but the organization needs to own this change and should not be relying on people like me as a crutch to keep it agile or to get it to be agile. The other thing I would say as well is the change should be owned across the organization, not just within individual departments. I see it time and time again. Organizations we started in marketing, we started in R&D, we started in IT, wherever they are, and they all develop their agility in that area. They've got coaches in that area, and they should be agile across the value streams, across the flight routes, and where the value is being delivered to the customer. And that's often missed. And what happens is after a couple of years, people, they realize, well, we're just trying to improve how we're more agile within each department, with some dressing up in terms of how we coordinate the work across these departments, these functions. Agility needs to be across the organization, and we need to work together, top down and bottom up, and from the sides, if there's some suppliers as well. The organization owns the change, not me. Thank you.